I don't know if I agree with it. I'm just very scared for this team.
Yeah, I mean, this map in particular has been a map that they've really only been able to succeed recently in the domestic scene there. So, I mean, that's also a bit of a fear factor. This has been a huge pain point for MIBR internationally, so we'll see what they can bring to the table here on Anubis. Already getting a good execute down, though, towards this A site, and access gained essentially free of charge, but I think they're looking to scale past this smoke, and Risky Bob threads in a quick kill while he's at it. They're keeping good sight lines here, and they even have this fast flank ready.
What? They had the site. They're leaving. They didn't trust it, and now, okay, bomb's right in the grasp of Zwei. All right. Gonna be able to shoot their way out. Exit gets that. Now Lukowski's left to just play deathmatch on the site. Coming out so well so far. Looking for the third here. Lukowski dancing behind the cake. Trying to find the stall out. That will certainly allow the bomb plant one way or another, but Zanter's gonna run that down. Make sure he can't get away from it. Exit sticks that bomb down. It's open. There's chances. Your first read might be that he's playing cave off this bomb plant, a little bit wider than the typical B main spot, but ultimately this one's going to come down to a duel. It's pistols at high noon. Xanter bringing the pistols the right direction, but he's so tucked. Oh no! He had the right idea, but just not quite enough patience. What a resolve from Xanter, not flinching. Gonna try and play everything to the last second, buy as much time as possible.
A little bit scary for Lear right there. He does have some support, though. He's not completely alone, but he is overrun there. And then Sonny takes control towards middle.
This is, I think, my favorite spot that Insani plays on any map.
Yes.
Insani was one of the, as Anubis was making his way around the pool, one of the defining mid players. Only does get the one out of here. Nice response from Zwei, but at this point, there's just Khan. There's just Khan. And while he may be wrathful, don't even know if anyone could have afforded it. Got head armor. Ooh, Lear. It's cold. He wants a hat.
It's warm over there in Canals, but there's Insani again, man, doing what he does best. Lear sidelined again. He's going to be challenged here consistently by this player. And Insani not happy with just one. He wants more. He'll take more control here. Khan following up there. And his teammates' footsteps and a quick 3v5, and on this next gun round that they have this opportunity, they just take the same initiative.
I am a big fan of this strategy, which is throw Insani at mid and let him kill people. And, you know, this is the MIBR I know and love. Mostly the Insani that I know and love is just watching him demolish positions on the T side. This is good. He's been having a really rough run of form. And again, that was a conversation we were having in the pre-match. There was a lot of talk about whether he and Lukowski could sort of coexist comfortably. So, good to see him just off to the races. Bulldozing players, as he should be. Bomb's going to get planted. The question is, do you want to make a risky Bob maneuver and actually try this retake with your money being so very in the toilet? The answer seems to be yes, but I don't know if Zwei got the message because he is very slow into this mid-clear.
And they're very quick on the aggro right now. They're already getting the fight from Lukowski.
They've got a kit, but if it goes down main, then, okay, Xanter's now brought it back to the fountain at least. There's the drop of the kit. Ooh, Zwei comes in. Has to be safe in the clutch. They haven't picked up the kit. It's a 10-second defuse. Ooh, but that's not going to be a problem. Understandable there, but the A-main push, a classic maneuver. Okay, we lost mid. Well, push everything. Gonna be a B-take here. Making no secret of their presence in the cave.
Where is that smoke going? Is that the entrance of...
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a cheeky way to throw that.
Pretty fancy.
I like it. Now, they're already past it. So it's not very effective, but it does look cool. It's kind of like putting the cork on an empty bottle.
Yeah. Or throwing a ship inside of it.
I think you got to be a little more precise than throwing the ship in. They're trying to be precise in entering this site, and big duels here. Some spam damage, lots of bullets through lots of smokes, and eventually Risky Bob gonna collect. Oh boy. Oh boy. Brando! Ooh, nearly puts it all together there in that moment. He's got the bomb. Doesn't want to risk too much, but Risky Bob, no stranger to the risk factor. Lukowski, you got to make a move. But he'll let Safe do so instead. Look at the heat map of this round is insane. Just everybody has died outside or inside of cave.
See if we can keep that trend up there. Xanter transitions in, but that does reveal his position, and that's just going to queue up a long route here from Safe to head in towards this A side. Did you saw Lukowski lurking about? He's loud about it as well. He's selling this distraction, but it's going to set up a 1v1 here, and Xanter's been good in those 1v1s.
We'll get into it after the round. I don't love that decision. Spent the whole. All right, we'll get into that. I'm gonna table that discussion for after this 1v1. Xanter approaching back from camera. Safe with good control here in A main. The positioning is good. If there was smoke, Safe would be in real trouble, but there's not, so we don't have to worry about that. Oh, you do have to hit your shots though. You do really have to hit your shots.
Oh my god.
Or at least check the bomb. It'll be good. It's a win for MIBR. So let's talk about that decision.
Which is okay for the pistols, but whenever they have head armor, it's like, that's when we gotta retire those guns.
Gotta let him go. And they say he has no cultural impact. Ah! Miss shot. Okay, redeemed. Risky Bob says, you know what, actually,
Ooh.
we're all good. And, well, this one's still very much in doubt. The health, not great.
When they hear this footstep, that's a lot of information. So Lear's really set up for success.
That's crazy from Lukowski. You have time. Oh, boy. So confident that this canals push isn't coming in, and he's going to knife out die. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Well?
Are they not looking his way? How has that gone unpunished? How has he slipped by them? Look, they know exactly where he is now.
Wait a second.
So they might get both.
Did this.
But now he's watching. Oh, my goodness. How? The mind, it boggles, and Khan's going to be peeking back into this, so the health... Oh, the molly's perfect. Lukowski now has too many players to find. Has to back away. Yeah, he's dropped, and there's not really time to get back into this for Safe. There's a case to be made to just save this AWP. It's a pretty strong case, I'd say. The case is you're not going to get back in. What are you doing? Get out of there.
No harm in scoping up.
I can't believe Lukowski almost got away with that.
Yeah,
I can't believe he almost got away with that.
That timing was wild right there. And the fact that he just turns around as well.
He's full sprinting, like not looking, not checking anything.
They do close it out in the end, but had to do it a little bit on the hard mode. So there we go. Khan able to shut down Insani. That's some great setup here. Stick a little bit of a cannon towards Insani's direction. Make his life a little bit more difficult in these mid openings. Risky Bob here's been great on this B side. When you need someone to lock down this side, he has been up to the task. Double up in towards the E-box side of things, and exit falls, but Safe does deliver a quick trade. That's crucial. Back's turned as well, a little bit overexposed there. The HE dunks him down as well. Lukowski finds his impact through B main, and now Lear in the back lines of sight slides through the smoke and offers up a little bit of extra security. That smoke just not quite on the money, and Lear makes sure to punish that.
Molly leaves space. There's room. There's comfort. Ooh, there's Lukowski. All right, Lukowski. Shooting hard. I'll tell you that much. 50 seconds, still plenty of time to rotate off of this as well. Mr. BRN is to link up with him, and as they peek back in, Lukowski collects 3 scalps so far in this round. Falls just as Xanter, and well, they're gonna go the long way around. Anubis, there's some like ancient Egyptian magic going on here. You throw the right hieroglyphics on the ob butt with your sticker combos, and it'll just.
Did you see the portal in the water right there?
I saw it.
It's just under the sand. Looking for teams.
If you want the Colex or McHenry.
Advanced plus, of course. So.
Yeah, okay. All right, Insani down.
I think it's a great decision. You know, if you're having a tough time, send someone else there and see if they can punish Insani. Sandra's had a lot more success, and same is true for this op presence from Khan. What's the idea here? They're exiting out towards this B side. Lukowski finds a kill on B, but they're entering into A right now as well with the rest of the squad. They're all over the map here, but it does put a lot of pressure on this duo to buy time, and it's a very difficult task now, getting chased from all directions. Lukowski's going to be so late on the scene.
Oh boy, do they have kits? They don't stick it. They don't stick it. They didn't just get on the bomb. Otherwise, this could have been, well, okay, it's all good. Anyways, could have been settled business. Got a little bit more interesting. Became some risky business.
And that could have sold a good fake if it wasn't for the fact that 3 were already out A main. And they didn't budge. But this is a crazy play. Lear just sending it forward, and Safe not prepared for that. Xanter with some great flash utility. And now they're going to aggress through A main as well, so they're getting crunched in on Canals. Bruno able up to stand to the task and offers up 2 kills in return. So a little stability found here. Xanter looking to keep this B-side safe and stuck now between a rock and a hard place. Exit's got to fight his way out of this position, but it distracts this B-side play. They're not ready to make a move, though, through the smoke.
The hell's the problem? The hell's the problem, Zwei? Yeah, can't take a protracted engagement. It falls to Xanter once again in the clutch. It feels like this has been his perpetual plays, and they know where he's coming from, so they smoke it. What are you going to do? You're not going to do much. Lukowski has barely moved out of B main. Just seems to eternally return back to this position. It's his focal point, but back into Glyph, not clearing deep. Yeah, it's going to be the easiest of kills for Insani to send us to the halftime break. And you were telling me in the break, you think this might be a get-me-on-T-side type of situation.
That was the vibe I was getting from Nemiga. They looked very confident and comfortable, and that's what they're going to bring to the table here on the opening pistol. Quick in towards Lukowski's crosshair, though, and he knocks down a couple of kills. Looking for some more, though. Finally, Lear able to offer up some in return. They lose out on this E-box control eventually, and the numbers do get punched in. They want to take a fight straight into Canals off the back of that. But they take their sights elsewhere here now, and they want to pressure the CT side into Palace as well. This is an interesting move here from Nemiga, but it's the right one.
No kit. Gonna make this a little bit of a time crunch type of situation. That's a lot easier. Lukowski, big impact kills coming through once again, but finally, Xanter will punish him. They got to get on the stick. They know where this last player is. Risky Bob just needs to disrupt this defuse, and he's won the round. But he gets the headshot. Tagged up, going around the corner, and Insani.
Oh my god.
Oh boy. Last second, they get it done. And then we found out that the buddy was, in fact, male. Because the buddy started to get very cranky for some reason. Took him to the vet. Vet flipped him over. Sure enough. There's a whole lot of kills for MIBR, including Insani putting down his teammates. Safe, blood for the Blood Gods. All of the kills in this round so far for MIBR, teammates included. But Xanter's going to change that formula, and now he might have just found a free A site. This is plantable. This is plantable, provided Khan gets over there to help him out. Specifically because he has the C4.
Yeah, that would help. Getting the bomb onto the site right there. There's some really good smokes though tossed in to provide a little bit extra security. Nice 30 damage HE before this retake really lifts off, but Insani knows he's going to get pressured here, especially with the double up on the flank. Containing this space is very crucial here. He's got to give a lot of it as he goes, trying to stay alive and punish this aggression here, but now Khan and Xanter know largely a flank going to come through off the back of this positioning. Insani still gets a kill though. And Xanter now set up into another 1v2 clutch. Starts out as a 1v3. Bomb being stuck again. Oh no! He's not going for it just yet. Gets him off initially on the first fight, and it does actually force Bruno into the duel. Xanter will deliver in a crucial clutch.
But hey, they might try and get some of these exit kills like a swarm of angry wasps.
I don't think it's fair that you make a nest on the ground and then when someone walks on it or mows on it, you get mad.
I don't think anyone has ever described wasps as a chill creature. I don't think they have a lot of forgiveness.
Pretty universally hated, right?
Oh, hold on. Hang on. Oh, this is getting very messy indeed. Losing a straight-up duel with the USP where I think you started shooting first is not encouraged.
Ooh.
Surely not. I mean, there's no loss here. You lose the A1S, but they're just going to try and get weird.
Just smoking the bomb.
Do they realize the player's still on it? Oh my god, do they realize? Yes, okay. Okay, good awareness. That nearly got so strange.
Oh, man.
But it does get so expensive. No survivors from either side. One team came in with USPs. Kind of love it.
I do love it there. That's the best case scenario there with just USPs.
All right, who we got stacked up in the winware? Well, we got no Lukowski. He really wanted to get back into B main. Had so much fun there in the first half. Was thinking, let me get back. Oh boy, they might lose safe as well. Can't do that. Can't do that. Uh-oh. Mortar strike all on Breno. Picked up the first. These smokes give him cover to slip back away by the obelisk. Insani's come in to support from middle. So now they got the bodies here. And now Nemiga are saying, well,
Yeah, this position is a little bit tricky, though. So you hold out towards camera. You got to be quick on the draw there, but he does reposition into a more committed angle. We'll see if that costs him any. He does not. Able to lock in a couple of crucial frags. Puts Khan into a 1v2 of his own.
At least he's going to get the bomb down. That much he's guaranteed. And yes, the health is low, but the AWP is out. So, quick shots required. And Khan is actually playing this forward. You'd expect him to go back, but he's going to fight forward. And, well, with them playing the duo, that's nice spacing on MIBR. You don't allow him the chance to get two. The rumble in towards Cave could be fun.
Yeah, I'll just move towards E-Box. What's that HE? That actually blows open a hole in the smoke right there. Look how he capitalizes with two. That is brutal right there. I didn't know he was going to gain some vision off that. But he makes sure to capitalize, and Safe now ready with that next point of contact. And he's good on the line with that. AWP steps in for another kill, but already a 4v1 now. And they have the bomb in their grasp at the moment.
That's actually such a clever way to pop that smoke. We'll do a little more glazing here. We got to see if Svi can actually win this. I don't think he can win this, I'll be honest with you. Because it only pops half the smoke, right? You're not actually exposed to the long-range op angle and the position that Lukowski puts himself in. He's not at all exposed to anyone on the right side, so it just totally isolates that fight on the left. That's such a neat little bit of utility usage. I really love that. At this point, the bottle is stopped. Breno. Make sure they can't get out. Lukowski, all right, maybe a little overheat there. Really wanted that third kill. He's having a monstrous map, though. You'll give him those.
Yeah.
Provided this one doesn't get away.
Oh, goodness. Okay. Wrapped up there by the flank. A little bit nervy there. I mean, just a little bit of trickery right there. MIBR, that's all they need at this point, right? Just a couple of rounds to get them over the edge. The CT side looking fantastic. This whole map, a huge dry spell. Get aggressive on that B side. There's an opening pick. Little 4v5 action. The reaction from Nemiga, though.
But they found good space. I like this response from MIBR, though, to go for the double main push on A. And they're pushing space on B main as well. So, yeah, you're going to give yourself something to defend from. That confirms the bomb. It's headed towards B. 1 for 1, not ideal there. You would have loved if Safe lived, but, you know, you would have loved a lot of things if they happened.
How does Santa make this work here? He's going to get surprised, yeah. And there's still not a lot of initiative from Nemiga.
Where are they going?
Yeah, they realize they just lost the A side of the map completely, so now you have to head in towards the B side, but it's realized a little late here, and Reno's going to be on the scene.
I feel like maybe they were wary that... I don't know. Anyways, we'll play through the round that we've actually got. So there's a retake coming through from Cave. It's going to be Insani and Exit, close up. Insani right on the angle, Op looking for him. White, flashbang's good. That's a shutdown. Actually doesn't get both, but confirms the position of Risky Bob now, who is very low indeed. And with Breno getting out, how on earth has Risky Bob hit that timing? That's brilliant. Ooh. But Exit knows he's going to try and slip away from the pillar. And there is time enough to get this defuse, no problem. Anubis confirmed. Anubis comfortable for MIBR here. I'm going to say no.
No?
But I don't know. Maybe yes.
Try to spin a positive note on that one. But maybe just some tough times here.
It would be crazy enough to do that in Counter-Strike, do you think, in the broadcast? Whoa, okay, Swy. All right, crazy enough to get that swing going. Lukowski gone. Kind of a modified potential Chicago reach around call.
Oh, it's looking like it. Yeah, a little adjustment. They're forgetting the bottom banana player, and that's going to be a problem, though.
That is a
Safe
problem.
Is here on the flank before they make it into the site. Is it going to be a problem, though? Safe's in hot water, and he escapes, and he's going to keep this towards the A side, not allowing for them to make that reach around to B. Exit overrun there as well, and into the site they go. Safe shut down, and they win the pistol through elimination before they ever even have to get to the site.
Swing, Grass, swing. You're in a 2v1. He's like, don't wait for your teammate. Swing now. You'll catch him off guard. You'll catch the time.
That smoke looks so good. Ooh, that smoke looks good there for the CT side to just spam it. Get a couple of kills off the back of it. Risky Bob and Lear both hit the deck. And
could still get cheeky with the lurk out abs, but Breno's aware.
They're stacking over B right now. 3 rotates. They have really left this A side a little bit dry in terms of the presence, in terms of the numbers. And this has to queue up. I think long-term vision here for MIBR. Once that smoke fades away, you almost have to re-aggress. You got to give Breno some support. That smoke is going to give him so much time to work with, though. And yeah, that's perfect reactions here from Exit, aggressing down Banana.
The bomb's there. The bomb's there. You're in a lot of trouble, Nemiga. You're going to have to sprint back. And even if they don't peek off this, which they're going to peek off this, there it is. I would have said even without that, they would have had the information from the sprint back that, okay, why are they coming back to this? Bomb's got to be right here.
It's only really his option at this point.
It's done. It's toast. He's toast.
Butter on top.
Don't get clocked. Don't get clocked, young man. Don't get clocked. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Oh. I'll get away with it. And if you want to watch this game, you can head on over to Face It Watch.
Watch this B exec here. HE is going to be a little delayed, but it's going to blow open a hole in the smoke and a flashbang that blinds up everybody, allowing Insani to thrive on this site. Eventually has to whip out the sidearm, but that's a great exchange here to start it off.
So we've got the man advantage. Surely we're going to actually get MIBR in a retake here.
Oh, yeah.
They've got the util for it as well. Breno can set up a ton of nades. They've got the flank up Banana. Lukowski is not advancing forward. But I don't know if Lukowski got the memo that they're going for this. He's not moving.
Ooh.
I don't... Someone should probably have told him that they were actually going to try. Now he's going for it. Oh, whoop, you're all dead? Oh, my bad. My bad, bro. I didn't...
Banana, and then he gets a free kill, but it kind of all crumbles when nothing really happens in the CT aspect. That's the hope, at least.
That's the hope. Insani is hoping that he can actually get a shot off before he gets deleted, and his hope will go unanswered. Xanter says, no, actually. Okay, the dry swing into the top banana fight, probably not the way you want to live your life. They had plenty of utility. They chose to deploy absolutely none of it. But they've still got this into a 2v2, so this is very viable. And also, well, you have the A site. That's nice. Safe might be able to catch the bomb in rotation, but look at this. The clear back in from Zwei. Oh, the timing is magnifique there.
Safe trying to take matters into his own hands. No opt to play up against, so he really does just that. Falls through aggressively to go for the pick in towards middle, second mid rather, and he does collect. It's a big time pickup. And a rare 4v5 for MIBR. We definitely need to capitalize on these sort of moments here. Capitalize on Safe getting active on Inferno. Not a whole lot of CT side left, so if he can keep things rolling as good as he just did, be a decent bit of impact here. Molly goes out towards the under porch side of things, and that's going to be a step through back and return here from Safe. Set up those two strong, and Insani collapsing in on these pieces. Bomb going to have to be retrieved in towards the bottom of Banana, and last ditch effort as they spot out all the resistance in towards this A side to make a move towards B here, where Exit remains stalwart as can be. The steady hand, Insani will cut off the cross for one. Xanter does not make it successfully past his crosshair, and Khan in a clutch, not going to be given the chance.
Are we feeling, we got a pulse?
Oh yeah.
Are we feeling good? Are we feeling okay?
I think if you're Safe, you should be feeling a lot more confident to keep these opening duels going. As he does right there. Another nice pick into the bracket setup, knocking down these kills, but he does have to retreat eventually. So this could be a problem as they scale up in towards this A side, trying to be bailed out by Lukowski and his continued aggression, but Safe is in serious pressure right now.
Oh, look at the timing on this reposition, though. There's no way you expect him graveyard. Zwei gets caught as a result of that. He's like, where did the opera go? Where did the opera go? So that's a really nice bit of maneuvering. He'll eventually get caught, but setting up his teammates in the 2v1 is going to be enough work. So that's a nice round stacked up from Safe and a premier grassroots local LAN. We love Philadelphia here. Oh, yeah. But there was a guy playing, I didn't actually get his name. I tried to get a photo of him, but he tabbed out right when I tried to do that. Nice kill from Safe. He was playing Yekindar close to his monitor with his keyboard and mouse behind the monitor. And the monitor was tilted. Not... Okay, we'll talk about it in a second. We got the hit coming through. This is all the action. Exit. They seem to know where he is, but Insani's here to help. And now Exit strikes. And Insani continues to impact. Player up on top of Orange got the spot, but was reloading. Otherwise, might have had that kill. And somehow all of the kills are going to come through smoke. Risky Bob, low HP. Once that smoke fades, the chances of a bomb plant are just about gone. So brawl forward he will, and he will lose. So anyways, the monitor wasn't tilted like Lucasi has it.
You like a good preemptive smoke for the molly. Preventative measures taken here to avoid any burns, but there's a big pickup right there. And again, safe. Another chance at an opening duel, this time punished by the AK.
Talking about preventive smokes. That's a prevention, pound a cure. Smoke up on towards CT to keep them stoppered in towards top. Banana. That Moto smoke's not really going to fake a whole lot because Lucasi's ahead of it. It is pulling them, though. I think that was actually just to get more util. Ooh, they didn't find any. So if they were looking for it, it wasn't there. Exit, what do you got? You're making a jump. You're letting them know where you are. Nearly finds that spam kill. But they just don't have the nade. That's why it's cleared up one of the players on the flank. So the boost up over. A little desperation here, but it seems like the final round of this half is coming up Nemiga. Unless Exit, trying to cook here, will miss the recipe. So 7-5. A lead for Nemiga, but is it enough? We'll find out.
Kind of limited.
Window for window.
Middle.
Nothing on the pistol engagement. Okay, Xantha gets 2 here. 2 and then traded. Call my shot right now.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. Risky Bob might get the setup as well, actually. It's a pretty good setup for this fight. They're ready for exactly this fight. There's the util. Oh, Xantha, only the 1. Khan, though, did find one elsewhere, and Risky Bob's still here, so the hops by the cart, not so good. And actually, well, now the reinforcements are. Okay, so I was wrong about Xantha, but it was a very good setup for Nemiga to
You were right about the setup.
Yeah. Lear still has a lot of util. 2 flashes, nade, molly to try and slow this down, and now he's got a Xantha to play off of as well. Some the flash for himself. Here comes the smoke. Here comes the util. It's a little late, but Xantha's very good on the spam. That's beautiful. So the molly actually did let a couple players through, but the isolation set them up for the spam. This is going to get a little frisky in the post plant. Lucasi eventually gets these numbers punched in. Very fortunate that that spam's not a little closer. It looked bad for him. Needs some kills. Breno brings through one of those. Would have loved a second. But Lucasi's going to try and battle in to do so. They know they've got this banana player. Risky Bob is trying to hold on to the threat to allow his teammates out through the choke points, and that's exactly what will happen. But Exit chains up 2, and now it falls to this banana play, and Lucasi cannot pay it off. So a defuse on. First gun round goes the way of Nemiga, and now MIBR are in a lot of trouble.
But I do feel like a lot riding on making this round work for them.
That's why. Wait. Why? He says. Pretty toast. They won't, so it's fine. But the bodies are here because, again, we're seeing Nemiga want to do this heavy A-lean with the numbers.
Oh my god.
It's over. Risky Bob has blown it for them. Insani, they walk past him. This could get a little funky. But Xantha, I think, is aware that there could be a player just past him, and indeed, he knows.
We could get Risky Bob on the interview if they close out this series.
Should I do that voice while I interview Risky Bob? We could try it.
We're trying for a little bit of success up banana there, Xantha. Well, call and response onto Insani shutting him down, but he continues to peek forward, and that spam battle does not favor him. Continuing to try and access into this deep side of banana. Risky Bob. Ooh, shut down.
All right, finally some juice here for MIBR. The firepower pieces that you're hoping to shine here, not cooking too much.
Yeah, Exit's been kind of trying to fill that role, but does need those same pieces. A chance here. That's a quick pick on the safe. They thought the security of this A site was given, but Khan's still here ready to go.
You got to get the plants as a problem. The nade's going to force him back and allow the tuck in towards the corner for Exit to actually get these numbers punched in. Kind of problem. Knows he's got that gap in Pip, but couldn't quite get the vision before Breno did in turn. So finally, MIBR gets something. Let's see if the cup runneth over. or if with this buy right back in, Nemiga can immediately shut them down, prevent any momentum from building, just end this map as comfortably as they've started. Risky Bob, okay. Get into the action, and Swy is what's required. It's over. It's over. They get so aggressive. They throw out the counter punch. This is something they haven't shown yet here on Inferno, and I love it. I love the timing on the call.
Brenno's made some noise in apartments.
Uh-oh.
I don't know how safe he's going to be.
Uh-oh.
Spotted out. Eyes trained on his location. A bit of a tough fight ahead of him. But he is almost certainly down. There's a whole nade stack here. The apartments is on fire.
How is he alive?
On the edge of the flames. Will be bested by Risky Bob. And Nemiga just take charge. They just take so much initiative.
It's my guy. That's Risky Bob right there. I mean, look, Mirage is on the docket. One last Hail Mary for MIBR, and they're going to try and go quick, so they're braving a ton of utility. There's 4 players chunked down around half already. Sectioned off by a Molotov, and Sani's going through. Surprised that Molly didn't just kill him, to be honest. They'll catch the player in towards Dark. Hold on, this faster play works for a moment, but not so much, because who else is here but Risky Bob? He's ready to shut down this map. Risky Bob connecting Xanter to end it all. Nemiga, dominant on Inferno. Answer back. And then suddenly they say, hey, you back up, boys. Coming to Pro League. Are you excited? Are you like, is there trepidation? Do you feel like you're just a placeholder? Obviously, you're trying to show yourself the best you can, but the roles that you play in this team, you're never going to be in those star positions. Just tough. It's tough, but we'll see if they can gut it out here. Risky Bob finds first blood, but Lucausian and Sonic answer. It's getting messy on the site. The bench player is still here. Lear filling that gap, and now his teammates here to support as well. Bodies aren't staying up for MIBR. They are in big trouble. All falls to safe. We needed that impact. Might have to start early. It's not going to happen here. Now, Nemiga starting out strong. I think he's probably got some hops. He's probably got some jumps. Do we think he's a hooper? They missed the window smoke. They missed the window smoke. You don't love that. That's a really bad sign early on. It's another B take. This is now 3 of 3 rounds where they have come out apartments in towards B.
Ooh, this time with a little bit more firepower and utility, crucially. It's going to gain them access here. A bit of an awkward smoke. Might provide some access for this T side to plant their feet in the post. That's what Safe is looking to do right now, and successfully crossing it towards bench. Crazy positioning. A little overexposed towards Catwalk and trying to help out Lucausi, who's stuck with no teammates really in E-box. Low on HP as well, so trying to cut off the cross. It's a big time kill from Lucausi. It creates the collapse from the rest of the team here, but he's looking to snipe them out on the way in, and Khan has coverage for his teammate as well. So time running low, smoke on top of that bomb. There is kits to get this diffuse on off, but Exit has to provide enough damage to keep him off of it, and can't do it. Eventually run down, and that round taken advantage of. That's those retakes that we've seen from Nemiga that look so strong. To challenge Risky Bob, but he should have the jump on this angle. Oh, and not if Lucausi watches it like a hawk.
Oh, barrel spotted. Confirmation. Goodbye, Risky Bob. Nice. A little bit of control there for Lucausi. Now they've got the window. There's no one who can adjust to address that. So you've got 2 players isolated on either side of the map. Pick your poison, and going up Cat is the answer that they will go for, but you do still have to be able to kill Xanter, and you're never going to expect Lear tucked in here to get right. So now bomb dropped, information fully gained. They've still made sure that nobody could get through that shutter, but Lucausi is going to show that they should still be wary. Big kill from Exit as well. Lucausi's position would not really have been able to do much without Exit winning that duel. What? What? How'd he get that? How'd he get that?
A little snippet. Gonna need some more.
Oh, this is gonna get cheeky. This is gonna get cheeky. This is the duel. Just calling it right now. This is the round. Call my shot right here, right now. Or neither one kills either one, and then we're just détente.
Oh, they don't give up, though. That HE is pretty brutal. Maybe they should have called it quits. Trade comes through, but at a bit of hefty cost here, down to 15 HP. A lot of information for the CT side through apartments. So the reaction now from MIBR is to try and speed things up towards A, and the question is, will they be able to make it effectively into the site in time?
This is another fake where they've devoted 2 smokes to it. What do they still have? They still have 1 smokage. Just the 1, though, but it helps when you kill the stairs player. You need fewer smokes if you kill the players. And okay, Xanther, last one who can do something about this. Will eventually get the sandwich player, but at that range, the SMG makes a bit of a hash of it. Now falls to Khan, who's just going to save.
Looks like it. That's right line right there. Gotta aim it a little higher nowadays on that smoke.
And it does land. All right, so we are... The one was just an aberration. So far, so good on the smokes from Exit.
Oh, it's even better on that mid defense that Brennan's able to lock in a couple, and all 5 CTs challenge mid, all 5 fall so quickly. That's a full gun round side swipe there from MIBR. Still got Lukowski fighting his way with a little bit of impact here as well. And look at this, another decisive move into the B side. Let's go again. This time Risky Bob with the op, ready to go, fighting forward, now getting chased down into the bomb site. Risky Bob available for a single kill, but just one. And the site collapses afterwards. Smokes start to provide some security, and Exit's looking for the killer instinct here in towards Market. And he might have the element of surprise. Are they prepared for this idea? Smokes go down, but Exit reins in his aggression here and reroutes his position. But his back is turned to a freebie for Khan to take. Now it forces Safe out to the fight here. He's got a 1v3 ahead of him. Can he step up in the clutch? He's got the right lines of sight. Oh, another one out of Safe, looking for the last. Zwei chasing into his crosshair, swinging for the fences, but Safe steps up in a big way with the 4K.
Oh man, we were looking for it. We were calling his name, we were criticizing, but he delivers. What a beautiful late round moment. Not just the openers, the closers. All of them. Risky Bob, offing or no, you still got to deal with Safe. That's a massive clutch up from Safe. Like, what are you going to do? It's a freebie.
Yeah.
It's a simple strat. I'm telling you, if you're listening to this, deploy it in your pugs, deploy it in your matchmaking games. You'll see. Oh, works nicely. That also works nicely from Risky Bob. Just need a little bit more juice. Still, the pistols we know can be potent. The A site has been lost. If the clear out here comes on the dumpster, uh-oh, it does not. Lukowski looking every way but the right one. And now everybody wants a retake from this direction.
Yeah, they've got to struggle to try and find a way to plant the bomb here. Now, that's what Safe's still working on. Going to take jungle control.
Smoke up on Con should be good. Smoke up on Con should be good. With the lack of presence in jungle, I think they got the peek in towards the window, so they feel good about this. And now with the C4 ticking, this is a lot more manageable of a situation. You're going to need that one AK from Lear to find some magic.
Oh, some damage.
Damage is good. That's a start. Breno's still here on Tetris. The window player spotted. They know where Con is. But they close the gap on Insani. Still, the problem is you're just running out of seconds here. You're running out of precious, precious seconds and bullets, and everybody's dead. But there's no chance to win. You made it expensive. I don't know that expensive matters at this point. But you're going to be able to get away with guns. You're going to be able to get away with a little bit more confidence here. A little bit more juice for Nemiga. What do they do? A little bit of aggression in towards mid. We've seen this a couple times. Mixed results. Exit. Going faster outside of A, and uh-oh. Molotov in, Lear in trouble, Khan soon to follow. The bodies are dropping left, right, and center, and there's just nothing doing for Nemiga. The defense is swept away. A pretty straightforward, faster-paced A-take from MIBR, and it turns into a thing of beauty. Xanther just left to try and pick off exits and give them something to fight in this last round of the half, because this whole map has been a non-starter.
Beautiful setup for MIBR to try and close out this half. You got Khan with the op. Bring off the underpass, burning in the molly as well. Catches them with utility out. That is a dream scenario, and Lear is still under pressure. Getting charged down from Lukowski. He wants to land the kill. He will find it. And there's just some overwhelming presence in middle once again.
They're going to end this half the way they started it? With a B-pop? No. No, not quite going to go for that. They've had such success with these mid-fights. It feels like Nemiga have really tried to get aggressive there and just been denied, rebuffed so many times, bopped on the nose, pushed back. Oh, they're going to try a cheeky move again, but Breno has just not been missing this half. 15 and 9 for the man moved off the bench. He has been justifying that place, I'll tell you that much, here on Mirage. Now you've got two defenders completely isolated from one another. You're going to need a hero play from Xanter, or you're going to need a hero play from Risky Bob. There's just no choice about it. And they will choose to group up on the wrong side of the map.
That's brutal. Yeah, they gotta pretty much open up the market access right there. Molly to ensure that. That's a bounce of the bottle off the head. Still threads in a kill, but 1v3. Those bottles right to the nug, and they gotta hurt.
They do.
Especially when they're on fire.
This has to be the riskiest Bob of all time. This has to be. They need to deliver. 3 rounds just does not feel like enough. So what do you got for us? Creeping out the market door. After the nades. Doesn't have the kit. Doesn't have a chance. Safe posted up on the angle. There will not be a miss there. That's beautifully done from MIBR. Dominant here in the first half. Back in. I like how they used that clip that was definitely from one of the skits, but overlaid it on an wanna-see highlight.
It's like doing the YouTube thumbnails right there. With a bunch of faces.
Hollywood movie magic. That's what we do here at the ESL Pro League. Colin is looking to give a little bit of a movie magic life to this team. And what is a better Hollywood storyline than an improbable comeback? They've got a hell of a deficit to cover, but a pistol round would make that a whole lot easier. And they've shown MIBR that this is how a B-rush is supposed to look. Come on, guys. Can you mount the retake? They're trying to work safe all the way back into apps, but as they continue to lose bodies, this one's looking improbable. And yeah, this is probably a non-starter. And Sonny and Safe trying to do a little something. But that little something will not be afforded to them. They will look to save what little they've got into the next round. 1 set of armor, 1 kit. Why not? Why not keep it up? You ain't winning this one. Pissed around on Nemiga, and this is how the comeback starts. Nemiga, show us they deserve this comeback.
Steve looking like it. Oh, that Molly doesn't quite go the way they had hoped right there. That top on smoke a little too deep. It's still going to be a kill for him, though. That's why able to open up proceedings here. Brennan's under fire on this B side, but look, Kowsey backs him up now. With his back against the wall, they're going to really push the timing onto him, flush him out with the Molotov, but he can't connect the shots. He's still holding down the line, even with his pistol fights, until the bitter end. The bomb plant coming through here. Exits missed the jump. Has made a little bit of noise on his entrance here, but on the entrance, he makes his moves here, looking for the last kill, still standing. Is caught in the back of the site, but he's running low on ammo, needs a headshot and can't track it. Khan stays elusive, and Nemiga stay winning.
Then they'll get the rifles up, now they'll get the op. This speaks to what you were talking about of when you wanted to play the force buy and whatnot. They're going to get cheeky. Let's see if they can run down Zwei. Yes, but not without cost. Still a price worth paying. Given Sonny an AK, things can get real interesting.
Really good CT side smoke right there for Breno. He locks in with the 5-7. Can't track the kills, but he can take AK for his troubles. And most importantly, it draws out a lot of time. And now there's players rotating into the site proper.
Kowsey's here. Because he's here. Do they know? They do. Good awareness. Still a 2v2. I don't know if a gun's retrievable for Safe, but he's going looking for it. Oh, he will be. He'll be coming up catwalk. This will be happening. All right, so they got 3 rifles, and Insani's already struck. This is why you don't give this man an AK! And here we go! MIBR! It's not even just about the kills, because he's getting the kills, which is even more impressive. But it's that delay. It's that time buy. It's that dig in and survivability. You need the best anchors are just cockroaches in terms of their survival. You just can't kill them. Once they're in, once they made their nest, once they made their home, you're not getting them out without paying a hefty price. That's been beautiful display from Breno. 1 found. Yeah, a trade there. Nice, Insani. Playing the angle, knowing that Zwei would try and get back away. So man advantage established. They have given all of this space, but in a 4v2...
There's a flashbang for... Oh, but it's on Lear's hands. How do you flash this angle?
Yeah, I think Risky Bob has to get that. Yeah, okay. Risky Bob's had to do something to pull the op off the angle. They don't know it's there, right? So they're just taking a calculated risk that they'll be able to cross the window. But with that play, 35 seconds. Now everyone's here. I'm actually surprised MIBR giving him this much space. They're going to allow him the bomb plant unless he doesn't want it. Wants the round, and the round will not be available.
Everyone up to the task this time. And now they're looking to, again, end it confidently with this aggression from Lukowski top middle and Sonny alongside him. And that deep range AWP looking for some distraction. And there you see the effectiveness, the efficiency of this setup. Lucalzi still an unknown quantity right now, and Risky Bob is going to calculate this. He does, and he wins the duel.
But here's safe. Here's safe. Step to the plate when they need him. He's trying to do that again, but he knows he's in a tough position. He knows he's totally compromised. He's left on an island. So how do you get comfortable? They're hearing these scope, unscope, scope, unscope, scope.
Poking around now.
Yeah, you really don't want to lose any guns if you're Nemiga, is the thing, right?
But that's not in his nature.
That is not his nature. His name isn't Safety Bob. That is very true. Let's see if Risky Bob can pay off the risks here. No, Bob. No siree, Bob. Might be his name in this
Such
round.
a good name.
It is. It really is. Elite. Elite nickname coming through. Breno gets an upgrade to an AK, so that's a nice little find.
Said it once, I'll say it multiple times. They're good with these roster moves. Look at this. They are still getting a little bit punchy with these game plans. Flashbang's deep. Oh, and they're blinded. So blinded. Risky Bob's still able to offer up a kill, but Safe provides coverage from Palace.
That's massive. That's massive. Now you've got the advantage. You get the numbers. Can you get out of this, Insani? 2 HP. Woo, bit of movement. Okay. Doesn't get away with that one.
He survived for so long, and then he tries to peek his head back up, cover off Palace. And
Spam back to Palace where he's like, oh, I messed up.
Yeah.
I messed up. Mistakes were made, but I love this. Look at that
traffic
spot.
jam.
Oh, my goodness. He knows everything. He's seen it all. And now he's going to beat them to B. Gets that kill. Lets them know, hey, I know what you're up to. And I am, in fact, beating you on this time. He even dodges that flashbang fairly effectively. But, okay, doesn't quite pay off the shot on that one. That would have been real slick. So the one-man wrecking crew of BRNSN is silenced for the moment. Nade? Ah, I thought it was going to be the HE. It is, but it's a little late. Let's Lear out. They get out E-Box. They've gotten out E-Box. No one's looking cat. Well, somehow survives for a moment. Awareness not quite there, perhaps. Safe. Looking. Tagging. Not quite fragging. Looking for the clutch and won't have another one here. So Nemiga
Gets an op for his troubles after closing out the finishing blow onto Safe here. Maybe going to try for another execute. Didn't get the chance to really even get the utility down last round, but let's try it this time around. Ooh, that's a great molly. Catches exit, does a lot of damage to him. Didn't seem like they registered the sound cue, though.
No, wasn't aware at all. And now the peek back in off the flash. It's getting messy. It's getting real weird here. Numbers favor MIBR. And you haven't gotten past the choke points just yet. Should be able to get the spawn down if they can transition it. Nice little toss. Good momentum off of that. And Xantra plants it wide as well, risking with the CT smoke up. Good connect on Khan, but it's instantly traded. It's safe in this round now, starting to hold the dominion on that AWP. Risky Bob's so low. Khan's not looking a lot better. 25 points of health to win a 2v3 in the post play. Now it's just the one man. And a shot traded instantly. Who else would finish off this map but BRNSN? This man is looking lights out right now in his return to the MIBR active roster. Look, there was a wobble. Inferno, they're going to need to figure some things out.